Yo, what's up, YouTube? Peace, positivity, self-awareness, and motivation. As you guys know, in this segment, I love to interact with my audience. So shoot me a question, man, on Instagram at ShishaZed or at shishaz@gmail.com through email. This subscriber asked, a woman that travels abroad alone when she has the chance to, is it worth taking her seriously? So this guy wants to know, hey, if I'm attracted to a woman, right, I find her attractive and I want to take her seriously, but I find out that she loves to travel alone. And when we talk about traveling, man, I know this is a really good question because I know most of you guys are going to deal with this. There's never been a time in history where women love traveling or could travel alone than the time we're living in right now. These women love taking trips, right? They love going to Jamaica. They love going to Vegas. And they love going there alone. They love it. So this guy wants to know, hey, can I trust her? Can I trust her to go on a trip by herself and me not worry about what she's doing on that trip? And guys, my short answer is no. Why do I say no? Well, I say no for one reason in specific. This guy is looking for something a little bit more serious. Because let me be honest with you, man. If you're somebody who wants to be out here and just wants to, bust those cheeks one time, then you don't need to worry about what a woman is doing, right? Because you're not looking for anything serious. To that guy, I would say, bro, why are you even tripping, right? She's not your girl. You don't plan to make her your girl. You don't plan to live that purple pill life. You don't even plan to take her seriously. So if you're a guy out here who's worried about a chick who you're not planning to take seriously in a serious relationship, then you don't have to worry about this. You don't have to take her seriously. But for a guy who's looking for something more serious, and I assume that this guy's looking for something more serious because he said, should I take her seriously? I answer no. You shouldn't. And here's why. If you plan to take a woman seriously for a relationship and you're going to let her go off and travel and go to Jamaica and go to Miami and go to Thailand and go to Vegas with her friends, you are leaving too much up to chance. Why do I say that if you let her travel alone and go to different countries by herself and she's in a relationship with you, that's a bad idea? I say that because you can't predict what's going to happen when she's over there in Jamaica on her own. What do you think she's doing in Jamaica, bro? Enjoying the scenery? Come on, dog. I mean, is she enjoying the scenery? Yes. But the first thing you have to realize is, man, a woman is just as much of a freak as you are. When they go to these countries, when they travel by themselves, and there's a lot of women who love traveling on their own, they're looking for a thrill. They're not just looking to go sightseeing, bro. She wants that international cheek busting experience. That's what she wants. Listen, I know you don't want to hear it, especially if you're a guy who allows your chick to go out. And yes, I said allow. If you allow your chick to go out and travel on her own with her friends, most likely, bro, she's getting her cheeks busted fast, not slow. Right? Fast, not slow, bro. How do I know this? Just use your RP knowledge, man. Why would you, as a man, get in a relationship with a woman and then say, hey, you can travel on your own, right? Knowing that by nature, a woman is constantly looking for the highest value man who she can attract. And not only are you going to allow her to be out and meeting new people, you're going to send her to a place without supervision. Yes, without your supervision, where she can run into another guy who's out traveling and let him bust those cheeks and then come back to you and say, oh, wow, we just hung out. It was really fun. I really enjoyed Jamaica. Nothing happened, babe. I just love that you trust me so much. You're so secure in your confidence. Meanwhile, niggas in Jamaica are blowing that back out. Listen, man. Women love Jamaica. That's why I bring Jamaica up, right? They love those limestone massages. And for this video, we're going to check out a few right now. Here we go. This is what your chick is doing in Jamaica when she's traveling on her own. Right? Rubbing the legs. Look at how much attention listen, there are men out here who would do this for free. Will do this for free. But niggas in Jamaica are getting to do this to your girl. Look at this shit, man. Come on now. Getting all up in them crevices. Rubbing in there deep. Foot massage. That's what your girl's doing in Jamaica, bro. She's letting some Jamaican brothers give her a limestone massage. But wait, there's more. Look at this nigga, man. Rubbing on the cheeks. So you telling me a woman is gonna go experience that and not want the man who's rubbing her down like that to bust the cheeks after? Oh my gosh, you're so insecure. Why can't women just enjoy themselves? Dog, don't fall for that shit. Don't fall for that. They want to convince you that they can go experience something like this, right? A limestone massage in Jamaica, and she doesn't want that nigga to bust her cheeks. I'm here to tell you, he will bust those cheeks fast, not slow. But hey, let's say he doesn't. Let's say he doesn't do it, right? Let's say you let your chick go and travel and she does some of this, right? And let's say he doesn't do it. Here's my question for you. Why on earth would you want to put your girl or your relationship, if you're living that purple pill life, in this type of position? Why would you want that? I don't see the point of it. Which is why I say, don't do it. Why would you let your woman be in that type of a position? Because a lot of you guys don't understand that women out here are at mercy to their nature. Her nature dictates her decisions. When she finds the guy who she perceives is more high value than you, and you don't have her mind, chances are she will step out, she will cheat, she will let that man bust those cheeks fast, not slow. So now we're moving into the game portion of this video. Here's the truth, man. I've said this in a few other videos and I'm gonna say it again. A lot of these women, man, just don't know. They're naive. They don't know. A lot of these women have never run into a man who they truly respect and want to follow, obey, and let lead. That's how rare alpha men are. That's how rare men are who embrace their alpha mentality. There are too many blue pill men out here. Hella blue pill men all over who are highly emotional. Listen, what you shouldn't do is you shouldn't get emotional with the woman who loves to travel. A lot of these women out here don't even think that the traveling thing is a bad thing. Why? Because they've never been with a man who's explained it to them, who's laid things out in a way that they could understand why her traveling jeopardizes her committed relationship. Women out here, man, they think anything's possible, right? They're delusional. I don't get what's the problem with me traveling. I could go to Italy. I can go to the UK. I can go to LA. I can go to Dubai. And I could see a bunch of attractive men who I want to bang. And I won't do anything. Because love is going to get me through. But you as a man who is RP aware, you see things a little bit different. You see things more realistically. Right? And most women are delusional. That's just the facts. And she wasn't born that way. Female empowerment, the media, has taught her to think that she can go to Jamaica, right? Get that limestone massage and not get turned on. And love is going to get her through, not getting her cheeks clapped. Love is going to get her through it. So how do you lock down a woman who loves to travel? Well, number one, man, you got to set the tone. You have to set the tone with these women, especially the ones that love to travel. And how you do that is not by meeting the girl and asking her, hey, do you love to travel? Do you like a man who takes charge? What do you bring to the table? None of that stuff. You put your best foot forward. When I say that, you put your best alpha foot forward. Once she goes attracted to you, you wait for her to push for a relationship. You wait for her to ask, hey, I noticed we're dating. I noticed we're going out a lot. I'm not talking to anybody. Are you talking to any girls? And of course, you're going to be like, nah, not really. Kind, here and there, but not too much. You don't want to say no completely because now you look like you have no options. She's got to feel like she's fighting for something. So she says, okay, well, I want to be exclusive. I like you. I want to be exclusive. So number one, the key is to let her initiate the relationship, the exclusivity, the seriousness that he was asking for. Should I take a woman seriously who travels? Number one is to let her initiate that serious step, the next step into a more committed relationship. If she does that, now you have the opportunity to keep it real. And you say, okay, so you want to go serious, right? You want to be more committed with me. Well, listen, I got to tell you right now, I got to be honest, man. It's not easy to be in a committed relationship with me. You're like, oh, why? I can do it. I really like you. I find I'm really attracted to you and I like what we have. You say, okay, cool. Well, there's a few things, that you have to do if you're going to be in a relationship with me. What's that? She asked, what's that? Tell me. Well, number one, no traveling. Number two, no girls' nights out. Oh, hell yeah. I'm touching on everything. Right? And she sit there and be like, what? What do you mean, like, can't travel at all? Yeah, no traveling. No solo traveling on your own. And that's just my opinion. You don't trust me? Hey, it's got nothing to do with trust. That's just what I require. No traveling. And no girls and nights out. Along with the other 3 or 4 shit that women love to do today. This is demonstrating and not negotiating, right? I've told you guys in other videos, demonstrate, don't negotiate. Negotiating is saying, hey, if you're going to be in a relationship with me, you can't travel. If you say you can't travel, now she's going to come up with the rebuttal to try and logically, in her, womanese, try to get you to see where she's coming from. You don't want that. You demonstrate, plain and simple. This is what it is. I do not date women who solo travel, but first she has to initiate it. That's the key. I do not date women who solo travel. I don't date women who are out here going on girls' nights out and parties, going out to Vegas. And if you're going to be in a relationship with me, all that shit comes to an end. But hey, it's up to you, right? If you want a relationship, that's what you got to do. It's up to you. That's how you present it. She doesn't feel pressured. Why? Because you're leaving it open-ended. And if she decides to take it seriously, well, now she knows the cost of being with you. And if she breaks that rule, you got to let her go. But it's important for you to set the tone in the beginning with these women. And it doesn't mean that just because she loves to travel alone, that she's a 3 or 4 that can never be trusted. The fact is, a lot of times, guys, women will take the freedom that you allow them. Right? They'll do mostly what you allow them to do. Chances are the woman that you're dealing with hasn't ran into the type of man who set expectations for her. Why? Because most men out here are blue pill men. They're simps. They're betas. And once you set the tone, now she, if she finds you attractive, which most likely she will. Why? Because you watch Chi Chi Zed and you're embracing that alpha mentality. She'll submit. She'll see it as worth it. And that's how you handle a woman who loves to travel alone. Now, when you're dealing with a woman like this, man, and this is a side note before I close down the video because I'm about to end it. You might get to the point where you're dealing with a woman and you're like, you know what? I'm going to let her go out. Yes, let her go out. Listen, a lot of men don't like hearing a man saying, let a woman do this, or allow a woman to do that, or a woman having to ask the man for permission. Why? Because we live in a world where men ask women for permission. That's not you. You can't be embracing your alpha mentality and be out here asking your woman for permission. That's the truth, right? You want to know whether your woman views you. One of the ways, I've mentioned other ways, but you want to know whether one of the ways a woman views you as the leader. Well, she comes and seeks your approval before she does something. Before she buys that ticket to go to Hawaii with her friends, she says, you know what? Let me go check with my man real quick. Make sure he's okay with this. Most women out there are not doing that. They're buying that ticket and letting their man know, hey, I'm going to Jamaica in 2 weeks with my friends. And he's like, oh, okay. Sounds good. But the man, when he wants to go out, he's checking in with the women, right? That's the society we live in. Women are in charge of most relationships. They're running that shit, bro. But that can't be and won't be you. But going back to a situation that you decide, hey, you know what? I'm going to let her go to Hawaii with her friends. Here's what you can't do, bro. You can't be over there asking for her to send you her every location from the time she touches down in Hawaii. Why? Because you look desperate. You're now moving into that scarcity mindset. If you allow a woman, after what you've learned, after what you know, to go take vacations on her own and travel, or you allow it one time, what you can't do is say, hey, okay, when you're at the hotel, send me the location, send me this. You look desperate. You look like a beta male. You have to not care, and you have to accept the consequences for what they are. For example, if I was to let a woman just go off and go on vacation, I don't want you sending me locations of where you're at. What do I need that for, right? To know exactly where a dude's busting those cheeks? Why do I need that? You're just going to have to accept that if you let her go, you're letting her go. You're not going to ask anything about it. You're cool. Could she have cheated? Maybe, most likely. But maybe she didn't. But what you're not going to do is be a detective, because you're not going to enter into a scarcity mindset. Right, that's just a side note for you guys out there who decide, hey, let me allow her to go, but I'm just going to play detective. Nah, that's going to be an immediate turnoff. And at that point, man, it would be your fault that you were in a scarcity mindset. Hey guys, that's it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you let me know what you guys thought of the content down below. My name is Shisha Zed. I've got a course coming out, man. The Alpha Mentality, How to Win with Women and Dating Online. Check the link pinned to the top of the comment section to be one of the first people to get the course for an amazing discount. My name is Shisha Zed. Until next time, man, I'm out. Peace.
I'm a walking Liberty Bell, free to ring through my stride, freedom to be inside and be a slave to my pride and ride away to scream. Man, this love's so serene, I should probably shake it up just a little bit.